Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video here on Middle Earth Gaming. And in today's video we have a very exciting update for you guys, because we have another Sunday preview, and along with it we have some Middle Earth being re-released, as well as some new models coming out, and some stuff that I think a lot of people have been wanting to come back as well, which is nice. So we're gonna go through the article on Warhammer Community, and we'll talk about the price, talk about what's coming out. I will also have all the pricing ready to go, guys. So I have the US, the Canadian, UK, and Australian pricing. Now, US and Canada are solid. We already have the prices for that. I have gone through the US sites and the Canadian sites, and then referenced them to the UK and Australian sites. So I do have the UK and Australian pricing. They're not confirmed, but they're what I've compared them to the other sets essentially. So they might be a few pounds off either way, either side, or a few Australian dollars off either side. So unfortunately, it is what it is. I've done the best what I can, guys. So hopefully you guys appreciate that anyway. But let's get straight into it, guys. If you guys are going to enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because we're very close to 2.5k subscribers, which is very exciting. So thank you guys so much for all the support. As always, I can never say thank you enough. And make sure to join the Discord as well, guys, because we're trying to build that up. We've got an awesome community over there, and we talk about hobby and everything else between. But yeah, there we go, guys. So let's get straight into the video, and yeah, let's do it. Alright, so here we have the Sunday preview, the Deathcore March for Krieg. Of course, this is all about the new Deathcore stuff, which is only the box set, and there's something else for 40k, but then it really goes on to Middle Earth. There's a big Middle Earth week, which is awesome. So it says talks about Deathcore, about 2025. It says that the heroes of Rohan readied their shields for battle amidst a massive release of new and returning Middle Earth strategy battle game kits, including a few more stars of the Lord of the Rings: The War of the Hero movie. Of course. A while ago, we got an article saying there was some kits that are going to be retiring, some kits that are going to be re-released in a certain packaging, because some models that were in it, such as the Commander sets, it's like some of those models were going into legacies. So that's why they're being repackaged and they're being re-released now. So we have the Deathcore, so we all go to 40k, and then we go straight to Middle Earth. So we get Haleth and Hammer as a set. We also get Wolf and General Targ, which is awesome. So now that everything has been released that was in Battle Veterans, except for the nub and stuff like this, like the Battle Veterans starter set book, and like a few things like that. Like the rule book's out, the Warriors are out, obviously the Rohan houses have been re-released this week as well, which is awesome. But everything that was in that set, that's like anything in that set that was like essential, is now out, which is great. So if you guys don't want to buy the set, I think it would still be cheaper if you want to get most of it anyway. But you can get what you want. So those two sets, so Haleth and Hammer and Wolf and General Targ. So I have all the prices here, guys. Like I said, there's the US and the Canadian price are pretty much set in stone. But the UK, because I've gone through all the prices, guys. It took me a while, but I've gone through the prices and I've converted the UK and the Australian pricing as well. But it could be off like a couple of quid or a couple of dollars. So just bear with me on that one. So for Wolf and General Targ and for Haleth and Hammer, so it's US will be $52, the Canadian price will be $63, £31.50, or $86 Australian. So not too bad, I would say, especially because you're getting two heroes put and mounted in each pack. I think that's a pretty decent price, I would say. Next up we have Hera, the Bride of Death. Unfortunately, the plastic Hera hasn't been released yet. She hasn't, unfortunately, but that's the one I really want. So Hera, for her, she'll be $30 US, 37 Canadian, 19 pounds, or $42 Australian. So basically like what we've seen for the recent Helm, was it else? Lord Thorn and Frecker, similar to that price. Next up we have the Snow Troll with Shank and Rot. So the Snow Troll will be $74 US, $92 Canadian, 48 pounds, or $109 Australian, which makes it the same price as the Hill Trolls. Now I think the Snow Troll's probably going to be a bigger. I reckon it'll be a lot bigger than these guys, just by the looks of it. I reckon it's probably going to be at least like that, maybe another half height taller. It just looks a lot bigger, and it's quite big in the film as well, so I could imagine it's going to be quite like that. So that's actually it. And considering that you get the two orcs as well, I think that's a pretty fair price in my opinion. So next up we have the returning models. Now let me just go straight to the start here again. So first up we have Bard. So all these guys have been repackaged and they're going to be being released again, which is cool to see. So Bard will be $58 US, $67.50 Canadian, 34 pounds, or $94.50 Australian. Again, the pricing for UK and Australian is a bit off, so it could be. We don't usually go for $94.50. It's usually like 95 or 94 or 93. So again, I was just converting from what we already have on the store, just converting the prices over. So again, it could be a bit more, it could be a bit less for UK and Australian, but US and Canadian prices are pretty much set in stone. We have those numbers. For Galadriel and Celeborn, and the Mirror of Galadriel, which is cool, is $32.75 US, $37 Canadian, £18.75 or 87. Oh, sorry, £18.75 UK, and $46 Australian. Now for the Haldir pack, we get 3 different Haldirs, which is pretty cool to see. $60 US, $75 Canadian, £37 or $88 Australian. The Iron Hills Ballista makes a return, which I thought it was already here, but nevertheless. $100 US, $123 Canadian, £64.50 or $141 Australian. Again, we get shafted here in Australia. And also, guys, if you guys are in Australia or New Zealand, everything this week on the Sunday preview has been delayed in Australia and New Zealand. So, unfortunately, I have to wait to get this stuff as well, which is a bit of a shame. For the Lorien Elf Commander, so for the Banner Bearer and the Captain there, we have $26 US, 31 Canadian, £14.75 UK, or $36 Australian. Now for these commander sets, so we have a few of them. We have the Ministereth one, we have a Rohan one, we have a Moranum one, and a Mordor one. They're all the same price. So they will be $35 US, $42.50 Canadian, £21.50 UK, and $57 Australian. So when I come up to it, these command sets will be that price. For the Trebuchet, it'll be $65 US, $80 Canadian, £42.50 UK, and $91 Australian. Most of these prices are what they were originally, from what I found out. But again, there could be some leeway either way. Sometimes there might be like a couple of dollars more than what they used to be. Again, the Rohan Commander set, same price as I showed you before about the Commander sets. And for Thranduil by himself, so no more Horse Thranduil and no more Regal Thranduil, which is a bit of a shame. $19 US, $24.50 Canadian, £12.75 UK, and $31 Australian. And you just get the single model, again, which is a bit of a shame. Next up, we have the next ones up here. So let me just go back to the start here, guys. So for the Goblin King, we have $58 US, $67.50 Canadian, £34 UK, and again, $95 Australian. For the Moran Orc Commanders, again, the same as those commanders I told you before. All the command sets are the same except for the Lorien one. Mortal Catapult, we have $65 US, $80 Canadian, £42.50 UK, and $91 Australian. Then we have, I think I said $65 Australian. I meant $65 US for that one, guys. Mordor Commanders, again, the same as the Commanders as I said before. The Gundabad Orc Warband, nice to see them return for finally. And now they include the Captain, so I mean, it's costing more because the Captain is now involved, but I don't know. Do you guys see there's a positive as a negative? Let me know what you guys think. I mean, you need a Captain anyway, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. So for them, it is $92 US, 112 Canadian, £57 UK, or 155 Australian. Oh, I really want to start Azog's Legion army, but that's it's a big ask now. For Gorbag and Shagrat, we have $42 US, $53 Canadian, £27.50 UK, and $60 Australian. For the Cave Troll, we have $42 US, $52.50 Canadian, £27.50 UK, and $60 for Australia. For the Trolls, Bilbo and Tom along with the Campfire, we have $89.50 US, $105 Canadian, £56.50 UK, and $121 Australian. For the Ballista, the Yorick Ballista, $52 US, $63 Canadian, £31.50 UK, and $86 Australian. I think I said Australia. Yeah, so it's basically US, Canada, UK, and Australia. I'm sorry if there's a lot of pricing here, guys. I'm trying to work it out as I go. The Uruk Siege strips make a return, which is cool. I know some people have actually been wanting these guys. So $35 US, $41 Canadian, £21.50 UK, and $57 Australian. And then we have the Watcher in the Water, $84 US, $100 Canadian, £52.50 UK, and $141 Australian. And then finally we have some scenery. So the returning Middle-earth terrain, which is the Palisades, the Watchtower, the Rohan House, and the Stronghold makes a return, which is interesting, which is awesome. So the Palisades are $41 US, $100 Canadian, £52.50 UK, or $145 Australian. For the Rohan House, we have $52 US, $63 Canadian, £31.50 for the UK, and $86 Australian. And for the Stronghold, last but not least, we have $315 US, $375 for Canada, £195 for the UK, and $518 Australian. Now, I think the Stronghold wasn't actually that expensive the last time it came out. Again, those are just prices that I've gone off because it's basically the same price as the Osgiliath, Ruined City of Osgiliath multi-pack. That's what the pricing is saying. But I believe the Stronghold was a bit less than that last time it was out. But again, who knows? The pricing could have changed. Who the bloody hell knows? But there we go, guys. So that is all the kits returning. It goes on about a few other things as well, about some books and the Black Library, that kind of stuff. So there we go, guys. That is all the kits returning. That's just new stuff coming out, and that is all the pricing as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm sorry if it was very confusing, guys. It was confusing to me, so I tried to get as clear as possible for you guys. Yeah, I worked on it quite a bit to try and get everything sorted out for you guys. So hopefully I did a good job. Let me know if I did. If I didn't, I probably didn't, but let me know. But there we go, guys. That is the Sunday preview. What do you guys make us most excited for? Oh man, I'm excited for the Snow Troll, to be honest. And some of the kits returning, actually, it's nice to see some of those kits return if they actually are in stock. That's all I'll say. But yeah, Hera, it's a shame that she doesn't have a mount. Spoilers for the film, she does have mounted version of this model. I can imagine some people are probably going to do a conversion when the plastic Hera comes out, or something along those lines. Yeah, I'm not... I'm trying to be good this year for my hobby resolutions, and I'm going to beat my bought painted sold ratio this year. But yeah, I mean, they're all going to be delayed here in Australia and New Zealand anyway, so I won't be able to get it even if I want to. But I think I'll get that Snow Troll as soon as I can. I think that's a good one to get. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys are planning on getting, what you guys think of the pricing, anything like that. What do you guys think of the new releases, anything like that at all? Do let me know now in the comment section below. But there we go, guys. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and as always, happy gaming.